Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. So hello there everybody, and welcome back on into the channel today for a new video. Now this is going to be one of the more weirder topics, I suppose you could say, at least that I've discussed in recent times, because if we're being honest, I've discussed a lot of insane, pretty weird stuff overall on the channel. But yeah, just over like the past week or so, we haven't discussed anything quite like this. And I just want to first reiterate to you guys that this is most likely going to be fake. But regardless, I thought it was just worth discussing and just bringing some attention to. Obviously, though, I'm not bringing this to you assuming that it's real. I do not want you to kind of walk away from this video assuming that you've kind of picked up a new piece of Ninjago information, because this is, again, most likely going to be false. But regardless, I thought it was worth, you know, a quick chat about, because that's kind of what I am. I'm the news leak kind of guy, even if they are fake, you know. I just like to discuss things just theoretically at the end of the day. So we're just going to get straight into this. Again, this does originate from Twitter, and a Ninjago account here says the following. Hey Doc, someone added this image to IMDb as episode 12 of Ninjago Dragons Rising. Can you confirm if it's fake? Probably is fake since it's IMDb, so if someone sees this tweet, don't believe this until we get confirmation. Now, this isn't going to be like one of my usual Twitter videos where we then discuss the actual reply from the writer, obviously in this case that being Doc, because, well, as of the time of me at least recording this video, well, there has been absolutely no sort of response, which to be honest is a little bit strange. I would usually imagine that he'd, like, say no comment or yes or no or something. I can definitely understand if he wouldn't want to say yes in this situation, because that is then giving credibility to a leak, something that shouldn't be out yet. But regardless, no response, especially from Doc, is a little bit interesting. But again, there's nothing I'm going to start speculating on with regards to that, because again, it's just no response. He could have easily not seen it in the first place. But as for the actual leak itself, well, it's called, quote, Road to the Roots, and that's kind of it. Now, in the top left corner, it is worth pointing out that it does say CITV, which is a TV channel here in the United Kingdom, so that is very interesting that they've put that there. I'm not sure what the proper use of that would be, like, why would someone fake a leak and then put the random CITV logo there? That definitely does seem a little bit too unique, you know what I mean? If that was going to be fake, I'm not sure why someone would go out of their way to put the CITV logo there out of all possible things, and out of all possible ways of making it seem a little bit more real. Why would they go for the CITV logo, a TV channel that, you know, ultimately not that many people know about, and definitely probably wouldn't be thinking about when making a fake leak? It's definitely a little bit interesting that that is there. And, you know, if this was real, I'm not too sure how a TV channel would have just randomly leaked the end credit. You know, everything just seems a little bit fishy with this. And while I think that it could either go the way of somehow being real, I think it could very easily go the way of not being real, if that makes any kind of sense to all of you. It just seems very fishy in both ways, right? This works completely both ways, and whichever way you look at it, it just seems a little bit off, to be honest. But hopefully we do get some sort of confirmation one way or another on this soon, because to be honest, this is one of the weirder leaks we've discussed recently, because it's just so odd. It's just so weird, and again, no matter which way you look at it, whether or not you assume it's real or fake, it just seems like there's something off in, again, every direction. So yeah, I just thought this was worth sharing with all of you today, because again, it's kind of interesting. It caught my eye for a few days now, but I've just been kind of putting off this video, hoping that Doc responds. But so far, nothing. And we're just kind of stuck with this potentially real, potentially fake episode end credit that reads, The Road to the Roots. So that is basically going to cover it for today's video here. And with all of this being said, now that I'm done talking, I turn it over to all of you now. Please feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on all of this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding all of this. As usual though, if you did enjoy today's video, please do leave a like on it. Subscribe to the Overlord X channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you behind the screen there, it's you that I'm looking right at you, can keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel. And with all of this being said, I will catch you all very soon for a new video. Well, goodbye everybody. See you all very soon.